So, guys, welcome to another episode of the Core Aura podcast. My name is Satvir Kaur. I've created this view of creating positive narratives, uplifting content to kind of encourage others to work on their well-being, work on their own self-development, for people to come out there and just fully embrace and be their true, authentic self, right? Because that's what it's all about. The guest that I've got on now, I'm so excited to speak with, all his credentials and what it does for himself, his own personal growth. Such a great young role model that I thought should come on and speak as a positive influence to help and inspire other people. He's a young British champion in Olympics freestyle wrestling, and his name is Rowin Manjit Singh II. So welcome, Rowin. Welcome to the Core Aura podcast. Woo!
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yes, honestly, just so great to have you on. Like, seriously, I appreciate it. So I just thought, with all that you're doing, we're all about that, having positive people on, young people out here doing great stuff for themselves, just to inspire other people that may be going through something and maybe just wanted that bit of motivation, that bit of guidance, that bit of advice from others that can help inspire them to motivate them, encourage them. And I think that's what it's all about, encouraging people to see what's around them, local to them, that they can access, because sometimes it's hard for people to access such services. Sometimes we do get put off by even going into a space without learning about what their background, what their history is. You want to catch people's vibe and see if they're going to understand your needs, really. So I thought it's really good to bring on people, catch their vibe, to anyone listening, for them to kind of, if it resonates with you, you're learning a bit. Like, it's almost like we're vetting you guys, just for people to be reassured that these guys have got a story as well. They're really encouraging, they're supportive, they're going to uplift you to make those changes. So it's about building that kind of support network. Is the whole point with my podcast. But yeah, sorry, oopsie, enough about me. But just introduce yourself, give us a bit of a background to who you are, share your credentials more. I probably didn't give it a good service there. Do you know what I mean? Give it a disservice. So introduce yourself, where you're based, and we'll take it from there.
Hello, my name is Rowin Manjit Singh II, from Leicester, and I've been wrestling since I was 12 years old. I'm 20 now. So yeah, it's been good. I started wrestling because my grandfather, he was wrestling since like the 70s, and also my father as well. So it's basically like a family
Yeah.
kind of sport that we just do in family.
Yeah, and I love that. And that's what I read about you. It's like there's a bloodline going on, there's a whole history of it. So I can imagine that was your whole influence as well growing up, which is amazing to hear. And I can't wait to hear more about it. To be building such a legacy out here, because you're quite a champion. Tell us as well about some of your credentials and your medals won. Like, we should put it out there. Massive accomplishments. So tell us a bit more about tournaments, what you've won, like medals and all that jazz.
Yeah, so British Championships, I won, English Championships, Midlands, also abroad, the French national rankings I won. I've medaled bronze in Estonia, Tallinn, Estonia, and also Sweden and Finland, Helsinki and Finland, yeah.
And that's amazing, like, accomplishments. That's massive. And it's not easy to get such accomplishments. That takes hard work, like dedication, commitment, discipline. So it's going to be really good to get some information from you like that, and all about motivation, because I'm sure, Rowan, you get days where you're not always going to be motivated, and it's about pushing yourself and overcoming that, because bloody hell, there are going to be days where you don't want to do it, you don't want to kind of stick to that routine, it can kind of seem mundane, or you're going through your own whatever. Just, it's about pushing yourself, having that discipline, know where you're going with it. So it'd be good to see what kind of gives you that push and helps you stay disciplined going forward. And like I said, it will appeal to younger people as well that may be struggling with gaining that kind of routine for themselves and they don't know where to start. So you said about your whole like journey into wrestling, how it was like the background with your granddad, your dad, your family history of it. Saw it obviously growing up then. So what gave you that passion? Because it is easy for someone as well to grow up with that around them, but not still take that route. So what was it specifically that gave you that passion for it, inspired you, as well as obviously growing up with it?
I think it's just like at home, like my grandfather's photo were on the wall, like just as you come down the stairs, there's always on the hallway.
Yeah.
And then trophies as well, and medals. Because those medals back then were different to the ones you get back now.
Yeah.
So that just gave me some motivation. Obviously, coming from family that, well, my grandfather used to do this, and also my father, and then just now me.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. A great influence around you to encourage you to do that. And it's a great route to take. Like, look how amazing you're doing. So you clearly do have a passion for it. Your results show it. And you're working hard at it. And so that's amazing. Yeah, and I'm sure you've got so much amazing stuff going forward ahead with it, and so much is ahead of you. This is just the start of it. It's just amazing. So with that as well, with your whole training routine, like we spoke on, it's all about discipline, isn't it? And I can imagine with what you're doing, because that is going to take like a kind of a strict routine that you have to remain disciplined to get the results that you want, and just with what you want to achieve with your whole career, with everything. You can imagine your nutrition is obviously going to be really quite disciplined, because it's going to have to fuel you for your performance, and training, so, and recovery, and then also with your fitness levels as well, to keep up with all that physical, your performance and everything with that. So yeah, give us a rundown of a day in the life of Rowin.
Well, I usually wake up around like 4, 5-ish, and then I train in the morning, from 6:30 till 7:30, but I always go over that time. So probably till 8, 9-ish. And then usually I'd come back home, eat. But I'll usually have like protein shake, basically like raw eggs, almonds, walnuts, like peanut butter, like protein powder,
Nice.
like turmeric, and then I just blend that up as well. But it's got quite a lot of fruit and like vegetables in, so I just blend that up and I'll have that with like some breakfast as well. And then around lunchtime, so about 12 1-ish, then I'll train again. Usually like going for a jog in like Bradgate Park and doing like hill sprints, spending time with family, and then in the evening, God, usually going to the Gurdwara now and then training, and then also teaching as well at the same time. And then on Friday and Sunday, I also go to Coventry to get trained by my coach as well.
Oh, wow. And this is a regular, consistent routine that you followed. And that's amazing. And that does take a lot. You're going to get days where you're not motivated, and you probably don't even want to get out of your pit sometimes with so much going on, and you're tired, and it's hard to even take that time out for yourself. So when you have days like that, Rowin, where you don't feel motivated, you don't want to get out your pit, you feel tired, you do, like, we all have those kind of sluggish days where we prefer to just be doing something else. But yeah, what spurs you on, kind of thing.
I think just like my father motivates me, and also my grandfather, and there's all my family, and also my coach as well, as he's been like Chechnyan champion, and it's just basically like his background, like where he came from, and he just tells the stories about how he like got into wrestling and stuff. So I can hear like all my family in my head and all that.
I love it.
But usually like in the morning and stuff, I don't have to set an alarm. I'll just wake up at like the time that I usually wake up. So I know I just naturally got that drive now, because I've been doing it since I was younger. I'm getting pushed to do like, well, family just
Yeah.
motivating me.
Nice. And loads of things come through with you saying that. It's showing your passion for it as well. Do you know what I mean? Because that's a drive in itself. That is what keeps people consistent, because they're loving what they do. That makes a massive difference. So that helps you kind of push through. And then the importance you've raised of having a support network around you, which sounds really good when you do have days like that. That is so important.
Yeah.
And as much as you're working on yourself or your self-development, where you're going with things with your personal career, you're out here giving back to the community. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Supporting others, those in need, and recognizing that, and just helping where we can, uplifting others.
Yeah.
So the work that you do in the Gurdwara, which is amazing, is from your club and learning more about you. I then learned about all the work that you do as well in the community, and just mentioned at the Gurdwara. So tell us a bit more.
Yeah, so usually the aim of the club is basically like keeping people off the streets, especially the kids, and just keeping them out of trouble, and also basically just teaching them self-defense, like if they get bullied in school and stuff like that. Also crime and drugs and like alcohol abuse and stuff like that. Yeah, that. And then also in the Gurdwara, the classes are free.
And that's amazing how it is out in the freaking streets out here for the young people, and just what they're faced with. It's really hard times. Like, it's tough out here for young people. So to be providing such a space for people to come to, keep away from that, influence them in a more positive way, to raise the generation better. That's what it's all about. And be better role models out here. So it's amazing that your club is offering that and helping towards that. Keep to be part of it and to just to raise the awareness of you guys out here doing it. It's just amazing. So well done on that. So tell us as well a bit more about your whole membership side to things and what your club offers.
So we have kids classes and adults classes. So the kids classes are £6 pay as you go, and then that's basically daily.
Yeah.
And then we have £55 per month for the kids. And then also the adults classes are £10 pay as you go, which is daily again, and £70 per month. And then also elite wrestlers, £100 per month. So that's basically going to the other gym and wrestling with the coach that I have as well.
Yeah, and I can see that helping so many people. And I see it as well. Like when I have been to the Gurdwara and I've seen you, it's amazing to see the impact with what you're doing in the community. Because that's what, like I said, it's all about accessing these services or being available in these spaces for people to access. And it's only to better people and to get them feeling in a better state and encouraging them in a positive way, take them off the streets. Amazing stuff with the group and what they offered. And even with the whole membership, is to join. So guys, anyone listening, watching, it will be worth it. And tell us future plans with the club going forward.
So we'll be opening 2 more branches in Nottingham and Derby as well in September.
And that's amazing. Like seriously, that just shows the impact you're making and reaching out to other people. Having these types of results is just proof of your growth and just amazing steps that you've taken to get yourself there and even staying on it. So yeah, I love hearing all success stories as well. And where it's all going, like that's just the start of it, right? But massive progress so far. So well done on that, guys.
And we'll also have an educational platform to qualify new athletes into coaching and refereeing as well in the like British wrestling. So basically teaching them about like the rules and how to qualify the actual like our athletes into becoming like a level 1 and level 2 coach. I'm also the referee in the sports.
That was just so amazing to hear as well. Education services building on people's knowledge. So that's amazing and educating the young as well. Yeah, it's a great stuff. Like, well done, guys, with that. Wish you well with it going forward. Like I said, there's so much more ahead of you. But just with that growth so far, like that's massive. So well done and good for you guys. And woo! You know, as we know, so like with your kind of routine, having to remain disciplined, physical element to it, even the mental element to it, it can be intense wrestling as a whole, right? And so how do you kind of look after yourself physically and your mental well-being? How do you take that time out for yourself to remain grounded with everything going on? And just making sure you don't reach that point where you kind of lose a passion almost for it. Do you know what I mean? So how do you kind of take that time out for yourself?
Usually I try to stay busy, so usually I train in the morning. I'll still eat healthily, so everything my body needs, like all the nutrients and stuff. Then also just staying hydrated and just spending time with family and like separating. Like when I train, it's just only training and then just forgetting about everything else. And then after training, it's usually just like family time and just focusing on myself as well. And then, yeah, just splitting things up. And then that helps much more than just like just having one thing in your head and then just leaving it in your head for like the whole day.
Yeah, I like it. I've noticed that working out, that's kind of a passion as well. Not just through your training and having that need to do it through that way, but just you enjoy doing it anyway. It keeps you fit, the benefits from it. What other things do you like to do? Downtime?
Yeah, so being with friends also, and then like I just finished college as well. So I was studying sports science, and also I made like a good relationship and stuck with people in college and also the teachers as well. So everyone still stays in touch when we see each other now and then.
Yeah,
Usually just like mainly like family time. Yeah.
nice. I love it. And it's important to just find the circle keeping you grounded. You being your age, 20, right? I'm sure you're faced with pressures as a young guy out here. How do you keep your head down?
Yeah, so I basically just do my own thing. Like I don't try to please anyone. I just do what's best for me. So yeah, I just don't really take any notice of like I don't try and fit in and stuff like that. I just do what I need to do.
Nice. It's important for people to hear that, young people to hear that, because sometimes you even need to hear that from a young person as well to really resonate. That's all people want to do, not really care what people are thinking and keep their head down and just be focused on themselves. and just know themselves. They can be reassured that it is okay. It's okay to break away from the crowd. Do you, be you, and be confident in that, and focus on your goals. And it's going to be hard out here, but there are spaces where you can get that support. Seriously, thanks for that. Great advice. But tell me as well, working in different communities, tell us more about that.
In each like gym and stuff, you basically got like different like ethnicities and like people coming from different backgrounds. So like usually in some clubs you got people that can't speak English, but they're doing the same sport as you. And they can be good at it, and then also they have like a different background as well. So then you get to know each other, and yeah, just making friendships and training like that. And then that's basically around the world as well, because when I go for competitions abroad, you got the same people. So like, say in France, like I can't speak French, but you got people from there that I was competing against. And then after, like, because people also give like their national kit and just like trade them and stuff like that. So then you just get like, yeah, just making friends and stuff.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, those connections. So it's that passion that's connecting you together, and just the whole common goal, the differences, anything like that. It's all put to the side. Do you know what I mean? You come together and you connect on that human level, and connecting through your passion, which is important. So Rowin, like I mentioned as well, you're doing all these great things, and they've mentioned that you're young, but you're 20 years old. Like, you're so young, doing such great things. And that's what I mean, is inspiring to many people. I laugh about it, and I've got a smile on my face because I was compared to bloody hell, Rowin, me at 20 years old. It was just completely, yeah, just even with your whole fitness level and just being so consistent with it. And in my first series, Rowin, I speak about my whole fitness level because I'm on a bit of a vibe. Like, I'm out here bloody 42. That's why I'm looking at you guys as the younger generation, like so impressed. Like, you're teaching me out here. It's amazing. But I was reaching a stage where my fitness levels is non-existent, especially at bloody 20. I didn't even think of it like that. Didn't even think of the benefits. I didn't even have a passion for it, or it was crazy. So, and I was one of those. So I'm slowly learning and trying now to become the way I'm going with things, my whole personal journey, which won't go into it too much because it's all in my first series, just about where I am with it and finding now some consistency and building on knowledge, because that's what I lacked as well. So for you to have it at such a young age and to be out here doing great stuff and inspiring others, it will inspire like other 20-year-olds, because there are people out here like what I bloody went through where fitness was non-existent. So becoming even active, what kind of type of exercise would you suggest? Just a way they could start a routine, like build on something. I'm asking from a 20-year-old or even 20-year-olds currently out there that are probably feeling the same, because it's all about that. We all feel the same. It's different stages. Sorry, I hope so put it on you like that. Where would you kind of start from as a young person with pressures and that whole mindset?
Well, I'd probably say just like press ups, squats,
So body weight exercise.
with pace. Like you need to wake up early. You need to like do all these exercises first. And I'll say basically like if with wrestling you need like gymnastics, you need strength, you need like flexibility and everything. So like conditioning. So you need to build yourself. Then you gotta just keep consistent like doing that. So you just need to like do all these even if you're not wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just consistency.
Yeah, and building a routine. I just want to touch on faith as well. Would you agree that faith is a big part of your life? How has it helped you, and how does it shape you and be the person that you are?
Yeah, so say faith is like a big role because if you don't have that, then I don't know so what you're really doing if you don't have like something you believe in, because
Yeah.
that way you're not really going to be doing like other people dirty and stuff like that. So if you do like fear God, then you're always going to be doing right.
Yeah, great. It's so refreshing to hear as well. God's been so instrumental in my journey. I said, like, I won't drone on about it too much, but in my first series, I went through a bit of a low stage. But I always had faith in God, like a higher power, our creator. And by reaching out to that source is what helped me on my journey of what I'm on now, self-discovery and improving my life and creating what I'm doing. Like I said, I would never be doing these things like a few years ago. I'm a complete different version. What I'm doing is very much God-led, and like it's happening, like some things. Would you agree, Rowan? Things have happened on our path. I can't even like sometimes physically explain how it even happened, how it even fell in place. Like, do you know what I mean? Did you find that as well? Like with your faith and just having that trust in on the higher power, knowing, um, It plays a massive part, doesn't it? And it's the importance of having that.
I do agree. I mean, same. That's it's good to have because even in sport, like if you believe in God, you're not really scared of anything else. So it's not like this person's gonna beat me or stuff. You don't think of that. You just give it your best. Like you're not scared of like losing in front of you. So you just gotta do your best, and then it's keep going.
Love it. Yeah, amazing. And it's true. So even with that, having faith, it gives you that self confidence, knowing that things are going to be okay. Like, oh, wow, amazing. Like, seriously, it's good as well because we've got season pro as well with what you do, like with your wrestling. But also, as a young person, it's good to get insight from a young person.
Yeah, my circle, like everyone is religious, like from different backgrounds and stuff, but everyone, they're not really scared to admit like what they believe in and stuff because everyone's got different like beliefs. There's no right or wrong. So whatever someone believes, they can believe that. With the with our club, like King's Olympic Wrestling Club, like we all like mentioned, there's no color, no creed in sport. So people from other backgrounds and stuff can't come and trade. Like even if they're like different religions and stuff, but
Yeah.
because it's like a family like wrestling club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I love that you're thinking that at 20. It is about that, not caring about what people think, man, because that stops you. So impressed by you young people out here. I was a follower of the followers. I was people pleasing out here. I was not speaking my truth. I was suppressing who I was. And you never want to find that out later on. Do you know what I mean? So I'm glad I've woken up, awakened to all of this. But you want to reassure young people, like, guys, do not waste your time thinking about stupid ass stuff. Don't sweat small stuff. Focus on you. Have that confidence in yourself. And that faith. This is why I wanted to encourage younger people to come through as well and share what they have to say to encourage that. Because sometimes you need it more age related, maybe. So we want to cover all aspects. And that's the whole purpose of my podcast is providing a support network for people to know that there's spaces here, guys. Open it up, extend the reach, and be all inclusive. Like if you're young, you can access this. If you're going through this, you can access that. We want to come through as a bit of like a directory, even a support network where we're going to try and find you that help. Because there's just no point in feeling this state where you just don't need to feel it. And if there's support around you that's going to get you to a better place, access it. And here we are raising it and letting you know of the groups that are around that offer that. Yeah. Rowan, you did mention that you're studying. So speak to us about that whole new ball game of having that balance of managing it all.
So I study sports science college. So I've taken a year out and then going to university. But basically, it's just waking up early in the morning. Like you just got to be consistent doing that. Because I wake up early, I'm able to still train and then eat before I can actually go to college. And then also like in the evening as well, I'm training like once I finish. But once I go to university, you're still going to be doing the same. So it's still going to be waking up, training, and then working at the same time because yeah, uni is not every day. So I just balance that out as well. But I've still been always going to be training. But it's gonna like balance out and like find time to like do all my things because I wouldn't like because some people say that oh they're busy and then they'll stop doing like a certain routine in their day just because I got another one. But I'll try and fit all in one day.
And yeah, like seriously, and that's what it's all about, finding a way. Do you know what I mean? You have to find a way, and there is always time to find that. And I love as well that the whole studying element to it, and you're building on your own knowledge because it's all about your own personal self-development as well, your own self-growth. You're building on that, and you're acting on it as well. And it's amazing to see that. Rowan, I wanted to speak of your vision, your future with your wrestling. Tell us things that are ahead of you and where do you want to personally go with it? Your goals with it, vision.
Hopefully the Olympics. So first like you're gonna have like world championships and like Commonwealth and Olympics. But Olympics is the main goal. But
Amazing.
yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep training and competing abroad.
And that's what I mean, the future ahead of you, where it's all going. This is major. Like the Olympics, like how amazing is that? Do you know what I mean? It's that's so inspiring. Love that you're a great role model out here for the younger generation. Also, tell me as well the excitement and the vision with the club, like great growth already, like amazing stuff happening. And tell me some future visions, like where do you see it all going? This whole legacy that we can see emerging.
Just really expanding really, in like Nottingham and Derby, like opening branches there. The doors are open for everyone if they want to like have a go at like wrestling.
Yeah, I love that. Such a positive influence, Rowan. And I love people that have that mindset at such a young age. So well done, good for you, Rowan. And with everything you're doing as well on a personal front, with where you're going as a sports person, like it's just amazing growth and the amazing things that are coming. All that you've achieved so far, you should feel so bloody proud of yourself. I hope you are, right?
Thank you.
Like you're doing great stuff and raising a young son. I want a son to be around people such as yourself, going forward and growing up. Do you know what I mean? These positive influences out here, guys, that we really do need to hone in on and raise the awareness of. So I wish you well with all that you're doing. Even with the club, like great things are happening, building legacies, like champions out here. Why not? We should be raising people up like this, our younger generation. Like, guys, everything you're doing with the club, just feel so proud of it. To your dad as well, your granddad, like, your trainers, everyone that's involved in this. It's massive with what you're creating with the club and how they're guiding you. They're all doing a great job out here, supporting you, elevating you, getting you to that space. And then you're as well using that, Rowing, to kind of create then your own space so other people can kind of receive that and get that. And that's amazing. Like, seriously, just freaking out. Well done, guys. Be proud out here. It's amazing stuff to see. Just thank you, like seriously, for coming on. Like, I appreciate it so much with all the great stuff that you're doing. And I wish you well with it. But just to make it clear for people, how can people get in contact with you?
Through Google and also Instagram.
King's Olympic Wrestling Club.
On Google, just my name, Rowin Manjit Singh, do a second, then that'll come up as well.
Nice. So Google it and all your credentials will come out, all the ways to follow you and to get in touch, right?
Yes.
There's also as well for information for people listening, maybe in Leicester, there may be local nearby.
King's Olympic Wrestling Club on Instagram, and then the timetable and the sessions are on there as well, and the location as well.
So all the information is going to be found on there. That's amazing stuff because of the routines you have and everything, the whole mindset that you have going forward. Do you have any type of words of encouragement to people out there? Some positive words and advice going forward. What has helped you, like mentally? Do you kind of coach yourself with? Sometimes it could be just like some positive words or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
That's state of mind of a matter. Because usually when you're training as well, you're just going to be tired, but you want to do it, but you feel like giving up, so you just got to keep doing it.
I love it. Great advice. It is mind over matter because it is overcoming that whole mental battle with yourself because that's where it's at. That's a great advice. I really appreciate that.
Like champions on board, they're like mates.
I love that. And you guys definitely represent that as well. And that's a massive thing as well, Rowan, being a Sikh guy out here representing in the sports world. Like, that's massive. And on B Vibes, we didn't have that representation in a lot of things, sports included. So for you to be out there and be a representation, it's just amazing. Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel proud?
No, I think it's good. Yeah, proud. Yeah, definitely proud.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Like I said, because I'm speaking from a front where there wasn't a good amount. I love that it's coming through. Or you're out here like a trailblazer, like so you're sparking it. You're one of those that are creative, showing. Do you know how big that is, Rowan? You're showing what they can achieve. For we know that can be a struggle and how it is for ourselves and not seeing that representation, therefore losing that kind of confidence and belief in yourself that you can achieve it. So to be able to see it, someone similar to you doing it, it gives that encouragement. It uplifts people. It gives them that whole belief that they can do it. And I'm sure that's part of your goal as well, isn't it? Yeah. So amazing stuff. So like I said, such a role model. Like you should feel so proud of all that you're doing, what's to come with your career. Break it up. We're talking to a future Olympian. Guys, remember this. Remember this recording. I interviewed Rowan first, people. It is going to be like that. I know I joke around like that, but seriously, there's so much good to come for you. You're showing it already, and you know it yourself. Like, I don't even have to sit here and tell you, you know. And with the great things that are happening with your club, like honestly, amazing stuff. And guys, watching, listening, like seriously, it's a great club to be a part of, and just all the services that you're offering.
King's Olympic Wrestling Club, we also support like kids and like with ADHD and autism and just like disabilities and things that aren't actually visible. So we just work with them through like wrestling and like doing like some games and put the technique into that. So then they're not getting distracted as they're doing it. They're still like having fun. And also changing their diet as well. So like teaching them along like the way that like your cardio would be better and your muscles are you won't get tired if you eat this and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you're working with the various community groups. And this is what's amazing for people to come together and for us to highlight. This is the whole point, Rowan, of my podcast is to create such a network where we are raising the awareness of everyday people out here in the community doing stuff, got great services that you can access. So, yeah, I'm just so happy that I brought you on and just thank you. Thank you for sharing your time. And with all the great stuff you're doing, I wish you all the best with it. And this is amazing, guys. And guys listening, I hope you really have gained something from this. And hopefully, this is what it's all about, being uplifted, motivated, just to know, be aware of spaces around you that are going to support you. To just reach out. And that's what we're all about. Sorry, Rowan, just to keep your time. I did just want to say, because we mentioned on a previous episode that I had with Kiki, that we're going to create an email account. And this email account is for the sole purpose of the podcast. So if anybody's watched an episode, if they want to access some support, they want some further information, or if they even want to come on as a guest, share your story, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? If it's going to help create that positive change we're looking for and change the whole bloody vibration up out here, then come through. We're all about that. Everyone coming through. Like if you're on that vibe, then join our tribe. Is what I like to say. I have now created the email account that people can get us on. Sorry, Rowan, to keep you hanging. You'll probably be like, why am I here? But it's just to finish off. Email to get us on is the Call Aura Podcast at gmail.com. Guys, anyone is solely for the purpose of this podcast. If anyone wants to get in touch, even with a previous guest, like Rowin, you, for example, if people want to kind of get in touch with us because they want to learn about more of what you do, guys, or they're just kind of reluctant to get in touch, then I hope they can use that as an outlet for us to contact you and for you to kind of get in touch with them that way. So any type of way people want to kind of come through, so please do. So the Call Aura Podcast at gmail.com. Just please email us through. And again, as well, if you want to come on, share your story as a guest, then please feel free to get in touch, because we're all about that, coming together and just, supporting one another and changing it up out here. But yeah, Rowan, thank you so much again for your time. I appreciate you so much. And just thank you and good luck for the future. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have gained something. I'm sure you have. It's been amazing. I just thank you again, Rowan. And take care, people out there, you beautiful beings. Woo! Bye.